What if I told you the people around you are just mirrors of yourself? If you're new here, hello guys, this is Haley and Bloom. This is a place for teens who are just unfit, does not fit for in any type of place at all. This is the place for you, and if you went through trauma. Now let's get into what we said before about people are just mirrors of yourself. And I don't mean like, oh, everybody looks like you. When you look at them, then you see your reflection. No, I'm talking about energy-wise. With the people around you, you can tell what type of state of mind you're in. If you're around people who are negative energy or just really negative, at that moment, you're in a negative state for whatever reason. Okay, I'll give you an example from my experience. So I started talking to this acquaintance of mine who I was acquainted with in school, and we were like friends, but I don't really call people my friends because I have literally no friends. So I started talking to him about what I want to say about a week ago. No, I started talking to him last month actually. I started talking to him last month, and we were talking and talking. And I actually felt like engaging with him. I felt like just talking to him and everything. I usually want to talk to someone like this. He was someone who was very insecure and didn't truly love himself. Because if you are insecure, you don't love yourself. And that, I know many people feel like that's not true or whatever. Like, that I do love myself. I'm just a little insecure. Like, and I want to kill myself. And no, not loving yourself doesn't mean you want to die. All right? Let's get that out of the way. All right? It does not mean you want to die. It just means you don't have self-love. You don't have the love for yourself that you should have. Excuse me. Sorry. But it just means you don't have that self-love, all right? So he was insecure, and he was telling me how, oh, he's ugly and this and that. That's why he hides behind his dreads. He doesn't like his face, da-da-da-da. And it really got to a point where I'm like, okay, he's really, really insecure. He's not just fishing for compliments now. He's really just insecure. He does both. He fishes for compliments, and he's just super insecure. He does not have the self-love that he should. And I, at the time when I first started talking to him, I was going through insecurities at the time. The reason why I was going through insecurities was because, I was kind of bloated and I thought I was gaining a lot of weight. And my face was puffy, which was actually due to my allergies, so I got everything mixed up. But I started thinking I was fat. I started thinking, like, my face is gaining weight, this and that. I just started thinking I was ugly, okay? And so when I started talking to him, I was already in that state of mind. So we connected, not like sexual, not like that. We connected because we shared something in common, which was insecurity. And I'm not someone who's insecure, so I actually got out of it quickly in about a week. And I realized, okay, I don't really like talking to this dude. I mean, I like talking to him. He's a cool person. I'm going to keep it real. He's a cool person. He's corny but funny. And I really do enjoy him as a friend. I feel like we would have been great friends if he wasn't insecure. I always have, like, a likability for him. But that's the thing. I'm not someone who's insecure, so I got out of it quickly. And so I realized I didn't really want to talk to him, like initiate conversations. I didn't want to keep the conversation going. I didn't want to watch the shows that we used to watch together. I didn't want to do any of that anymore. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I don't have the excitement that I did before to do it. And I figured out the reason, which was because we were mirroring each other in our common ground, which was insecurity. And I wasn't insecure anymore. I got back to loving myself because that's what I deserve. I mean, look at me. Does it look like I should be insecure? No, it doesn't. And he doesn't need to be feeling like he shouldn't be feeling insecure either. He is a cute boy. He is a handsome boy. We're the same age, but I still call him a boy, okay? He's a handsome boy, so I don't know why he's insecure, but he is. And I'm not someone who's insecure, and I don't want to be around someone who doesn't love themselves to that point where they're not insecure. You should have confidence. And I told him over and over again. The thing was, I tried at least 4 times to show him that you can really bring your confidence up and there's no reason for you to be insecure. You are perfect just the way you are. And I kept telling him that, but he wasn't putting in the work to change how he viewed himself. So I decided I was not going to keep doing this to myself. I'm not going to be bothering myself to take care of your insecurity because it's not my job. That's yours. And I'm not going to force myself to do that. So I got tired of it. And so since I got tired of it, I didn't really have the excitement to talk to him anymore like I used to. But then I talked to my mother and I told her about it. And I told her, like, you know, it was the mirroring because we mirrored each other's energy and insecurity. And that's why we were close for that short period of time. Now, I don't know if we're going to stay friends or not. I really do think we will because he is trying to work on it now once I said that we can't be friends anymore and everything. And told him that I can't be friends with someone who doesn't love themselves properly. Ain't gonna tell me that he does, but we're not gonna get into that. That's gonna be for another video when I feel like a venting video. But this is really just to teach you guys about how people mirror you. And if you don't like being around that person, that means you don't like being in that state of mind. All right? Or that energy. So you need to switch it real quick before you get stuck. And I'm glad I switched it real quick and told him about it so I do not get stuck. So I will not force myself to be in a relationship. By relationship, I mean friendship, businessship, anything. I call everything a relationship. I will not force myself to be in a relationship if I don't want to be in it. And so I expressed that to him, and I told him that I do not want to be friends with someone who does not truly love themselves. And he's like, well, I did take a picture, surprisingly, yada yada. Somebody sent me the picture. He didn't want to send me a picture at first, but he did. But of his face, guys. But yes, he is trying to work on his confidence, and I really do think that we could be friends. We're not friends yet. I told him he was on the trial, but we're not friends yet. But I really do think we could be friends. But you see how those type of people, if you have somebody in your life who is insecure, just not at the same level as you, they can change if they want to. Only if they want to. He decided he wanted to work on himself because he didn't want to lose me as a friend. So he's starting to work on himself. If you talk to somebody over and over again because you want them to fix how they are or whatever, do not do it more than 3 times. I'm not saying stay in a relationship with them or whatever until they change themselves. No. If they don't feel like they're going to fix themselves right then and there and show you that they're going to fix themselves with their actions right then and there, then don't keep them. Cut them off, because I did not keep not one person who has done that to me ever. And you shouldn't either, because that made my life easier. Yeah, it hurt to let people go. I'm not talking romantically. I've never been in no type of romantic relationship. But it hurts because I really do love them, and I give my heart to them. I mean, friendship-wise, I really do love them. I have that big heart. But yes, that was just an example of how mirroring works. It's literally just the state of mind and energy that you're in, and they just reflect that same thing. So that's why we call it mirroring. And they reflect the same thing. So if you are a high vibrational person and you love yourself and you do this and that, blah, 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 and you have another high vibrational person and y'all are just it, and y'all are perfect and y'all are friends, that's a good thing, okay? You want to keep a friend like that because y'all match each other's energy in a positive way. Now, if you're negative, you're going through insecurities, and then he's going through insecurities or she's going through insecurities, and he or she is negative, and y'all mirror each other. Y'all are mirroring and reflecting each other's negativity onto each other. And that's why you guys are connected. Okay? And I'm not trying to make it seem weird or whatever. So that's the reason why I'm that. And if you feel like you're stuck, and you're in a low vibrational state, it's because of the environment that you are in. Okay? Change your environment and you will change yourself. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys today about mirroring and how to be careful about who you hang around with, because they can actually shift your energy into becoming like theirs. Okay, now if you're high vibrational, you starting to talk to someone low vibrational because you're like, okay, you can do this, you can do that. If you overdo it and over try to do something, trust and believe you will be in that same energy as them. You're going to mess yourself all the way up. And that's why I'm telling you guys this, because I do not want you guys to mess up your line to success because you want to mess with somebody else who does not have that success. Okay? So, if you like this video and you feel like this makes sense, like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys, my bloomers.